Hello everyone, welcome into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Octopath Traveler. I hope you guys are doing well. Yesterday's stream was a little bit on the shorter end because we finished watching the Game Awards and then we did Ophelia's second chapter. So today we'll continue trying to link the first flame and do her third chapter and then maybe Alphen's quest afterwards. So hope you guys are ready for sacrificing yourselves to the flame. And as a bit of a story recap for her second chapter, she came to Saint's Bridge to link the flame in this bonfire area, and then she met some kids who lost a brooch, and it was stolen by a dog, which was none other than the mightiest dog ever, and our Girl Scout here protected them. So she's a kind, gentle soul. And we'll see how much that theme continues in the next town, which is... oh yeah, this song. Goldshore. Hey, Mendacious, what if they make a sequel but call it Octopath Traveler? So, would the main characters be vampires? They could only travel in Noctis, the night? Ophelia, from Saint's Bridge you head to Goldshore to perform the kindling once more. There you encounter a familiar face. Knocked for 9? Nah, they gotta be vampires. It'd be cooler that way. The story so far. The sacred kindling is carried out once every 20 years. The first destination on the pilgrimage, the town of Saint's Bridge. And it was there she met 3 young boys after carrying out her duties. Now she remembers them and others she has met on her path. Each time she bows her head in prayer to the sacred flame. The ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer. The fire you've brought us, Sister Ophelia, looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to the children you met as well. Bishop Bartolo's words in Saint's Bridge remain etched in Ophelia's heart, and she carries them with her as she arrives in Goldshore, the next stop on her journey.
So, this is Goldshore. Here, another flame wants for kindling.
She's the kindling maiden?
I can return at last to Flame's grace, and cast my ember into the great flame. Then, my long journey will come to an end. That man looks familiar.
That was my computer, I don't know what just happened.
Master Matthias of the Leonil Consortium. What brings you to this place, good sir?
Ah, Sister Ophelia. It has been far too long since I saw your lovely face.
Pray forgive me for ending our first meeting so abruptly.
There is nothing to forgive, sister. I heard of the Archbishop's affliction. Terrible news, that. I hear that you are performing the kindling in Sister Liana's stead. Your journey has not been an easy one, I am sure.
It is the path I have chosen. And the provisions your consortium generously prepared for my sister have served me well on the road. I thank you for all your kindness, sir. Our realm owes you a great debt.
Think nothing of it, sister. We, too, are honored to serve. You have a gentle heart. The people are fortunate to have your guidance. Disease, poverty, war, natural calamities. There is no shortage of suffering in this world. And yet, I hear that recently, there are those who turn their backs on the church, shunning the light of the sacred flame.
That is most saddening to hear, sir.
Oh, but forgive me. I did not mean to trouble you when you have more important matters at hand. Do forget what I said, and focus yourself on the kindling. I too will offer a prayer for your success.
You have my thanks, Master Matthias.
And now I fear I have some business I must attend to. I will be in town for a while longer. Mayhap our paths will cross again.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard for me to pay attention to that because of how fluffy that dialogue was. Like, that was a lot of words to say nothing, but sometimes that's just how conversations go, I guess. Anyway, without horns, Astanex, welcome back in, you guys. So, they did make a prequel. It's Octopath Traveler 0, which I guess means they have no main characters, because there's none of them? Question mark?
Forgiven me.
I would know more of this man to whom thou spokest earlier. Bruh, you was there the entire time. Like, you're the main character, Hannett. You mean Master Matthias? Matthias? He is a merchant I met in Flamesgrace. He was of great help to me when I was preparing for my journey. So it was fortunate happenstance to meeting him again here. It certainly was. I'm starting to think that fortune is smiling favorably on this quest. I met you after all. If that's not good fortune, I don't know what is. Is something the matter? Nothing. 'Tis nothing at all. Are you sure? Your face suddenly turned bright red. Ooh. Does Hannah like girls? Or is she just shy? Hey, Logos, how's it going? Glory to the Rivals. Have you been playing Marvel Rivals now that you finally finished Satisfactory? Congrats on clearing the game. I did try out a little bit of Rogue earlier when Path of Exile was down. Oh yeah, we had a quest from him and we turned that one in.
Hi there.
Was I supposed to steal or buy his egg? It's kind of a weird statement. I haven't figured him out yet. Should I start guiding people? Crush and grind? Is this a guaranteed thing? Dagger Storm? Panacea? Dragon's Vest. Oh man, that's pretty decent. Actually, I think our equipment might be a little bit better. Not for Fizz, at least.
Oh,
Townsperson, age 25. A trader born to a modest family that has called this town home for generations. She has despised the nobility ever since one of them treated her mother cruelly. Her fiancé serves a wealthy house, however, and so she tries her best to conceal her disgust. Got a new exclamation point, it's down there. Which means a new treasure. Hey Mercy, how's it going? Nice to have you again.
oh.
Nice. What did it make? Did I try to guide these things? I don't even remember. Point to chat. I never went in here. For shame.
Good day.
Mercy, grinding Elden Ring for your Kari and Night build? It's a lot of work. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself? What are you grinding for with the Carrion build? Orwell Whetstone, a stone rumored to sharpen even the dullest tool in the shed. It's for some quest that I forgot. Starlight Hat. Could give this to Ophelia. Slice. A Magmorm can one-shot you? That's what? She's just grinding for levels right now? For some reason I thought you were grinding for items. I don't know why I thought that. Like she's farming the high page. Ooh, baby. An empowering bracelet. We needed one of those pretty badly. Aristocrat. Lightning Storm. Hey, Katie. How's it going? Yes. It is true. Larian is developing a new Divinity Original Sin game. You're hyped beyond belief. An ill omen? Why is that an ill omen? Mercy, you have the full set, you're just trying to get levels? Fair enough.
Oh, dear.
Give me that egg.
What?
What do you want? Sorry, there's nothing here for you. I'm telling you the truth. What? You don't believe me? Mao. Oh yeah, we fought that dude because he was annoying me.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest.
Katie, you like that trailer? It's pretty good. It actually kind of reminded me of the Diablo 4 trailer. A little bit.
The hunt endeth.
The last time you were this hyped was after seeing a trailer like this was in 2016 with Cyberpunk 2077. Oh man, did you play that game? And how do you feel about it? I know it kind of had a little bit of a rough launch period, to say things kindly. Old man, an elderly man who worships at the cathedral every day. After injuring his back, he prayed for a speedy recovery. Though it was ultimately his daily exercises that saw him restored to good health, he nevertheless credits it to his unwavering faith. Aelfric don't care. Got this dude's back. KD, you played it on launch? Hopefully it wasn't on a console. Yeah, I heard it has gotten a lot better now. Did I try to guide that dude? I forgot, but I meant to. I think I was going to put the bracelet on Ulbrich, of all people. Stupid flower bed. It's in my way. You made me look bad. Their dudes are junk. PC, only your own countrymen could do you so dirty. Why CD Projekt Red? Ah, man.
Good day.
My condolences, sir. I've heard good things about it pretty much ever since the DLC released.
Yeah.
Ooh, another wizard's rod and an elusive shield. Cure poison, don't care about that. Let's steal her love so we can steal her bracelet. Or rod. Why did I call it a bracelet? Okay, here we go.
How do you do?
I am the flame bearer, Sister Ophelia. Do I have the honor of speaking to His Excellency?
Oh.
Sister Ophelia. Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting eagerly for your arrival. Is something the matter, Your Excellency? You look quite pale.
No.
I do? Please forgive me. There's nothing you need concern yourself about. Oh, but what a terrible welcome I've given you. I'm Donovan, the Bishop of Goldshore. We thank you for coming all this way. No doubt your journey has been a trying one.
May the sacred flame guide us.
I have been helped by many along the way. I could never have made it without their kindness. I have brought the ember. May the flame ever shine upon the people of Goldshore. Your Excellency? Forgive me, sister. I was lost in my thoughts for a moment. I fear I have not yet finished the necessary preparations for the kindling.
Goodness!
Oh, I see.
I'm so very sorry.
It's just that.
In that case...
Your Excellency? Is there some way I may be of service?
No, I must...
I mean, do not trouble yourself, sister. I'm sure you already have much on your mind. Hold on. Sorry about that. The dog was acting strangely, but she's alright. Okay. Why don't you get some rest in the meantime? I will see to all that must be done. Talk about being distracted. I wonder whatever could be the matter.
Look!
That boy. That priest is definitely hiding something. He certainly seemed distracted, didn't he? Well, that's the understatement of the year. I don't think he heard a word you said. He was clearly worried about something. He's an open book. Well, he is not a man who's accustomed to lying or prevaricating. I've never seen this word in my life. That much is obvious. But I'm so worried for him. What could be troubling him so? Maybe you're being set up, and he's in on the game. If that is true, then there must be something forcing his hand. If we can get to the bottom of what is worrying him, we might be able to help. You have a little too much faith in people. Do you think so? I can hardly imagine him wishing harm on anyone, least of all us. We should learn more before we start making assumptions. If you insist. I just hope your good intentions don't go bad. Breaking Bad. Alright. So Katie, you genuinely promised yourself to never be hyped for a game after CD Projekt Red did you so dirty? But now between Divinity and Dark Heresy, you're breaking? Just forget anything was ever announced, and then get pleasantly surprised when it does finally get launched. It's easy, right?
Oh dear.
Goodness!
There you are. I saw you in the church earlier. What do you want? I don't know nothing.
You are safe with me.
Settle down. I never said you did anything.
I am Ophelia.
What's your name? I'm Daniel. What a lovely name. It's nice to meet you, Daniel.
Thanks.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, too.
Now then.
Were you there to see the bishop about something?
Yes.
I guess. He sure seemed to have a lot on his mind. It was as though he was anxious about something. Or even afraid. I don't... Daniel, if you know something, will you tell me? If there's any way in which I might offer my aid, I'll do it. I brought a letter to the bishop. A letter? Somebody asked me to give it to him. A stranger. But when the bishop read the letter, he went all white. I never seen the bishop look like that before. I'll bet you don't know what the letter said. Can you remember anything about the person who gave you the letter? Well, I never seen him in town before. A newcomer to town, I see. Thank you, Daniel. I think I should speak with the bishop once more. Guide Danielle. I must apologize to the bishop. Sister Ophelia?
Yes.
Did I do a bad thing to the bishop, I mean?
No.
Of course not. But if you're worried for him, why don't we go and speak with His Excellency together? You'd do that for me? Thank you, Sister Ophelia. Cool and beans. Oh, so hey, Galamoth. I don't remember if I said hello, but welcome back in. Mendacious said, people often forget that CD Projekt Red's release of The Witcher 3 was bad too. If the next game's broken on launch, it's gonna be bad. People get over it eventually. Like, they forgave them for Cyberpunk. Which is, I don't know, like... It certainly would be nice if we lived in a world where games could release when they should be released, as opposed to, like, fitting these weird quarterly release schedules when they're clearly not finished yet. What a silly pipe dream that is. What a big dose of copium.
If you'll forgive me.
Your Excellency? It is me, Sister Ophelia.
But why?
Sister Ophelia! That boy with you!
Let us begin.
Young Daniel had something he wished to say to you, Your Excellency. And what... what might that be?
I'm sorry.
Is it all my fault? Is it all because of that letter? It's nothing, truly.
It's just that...
But you've been acting strange ever since I gave it to you.
No, I must...
No, child. You are to blame for nothing. Everything is mine own fault. If something worries you, Bishop, please share it with us. I know I am still a stranger, but I would be happy to help in whatever way I can. Please do not bear this burden on your own.
Sister Ophelia.
Shall we?
Pray tell, whatever was written in that letter. I suppose there's no point in hiding the truth any longer. Your Excellency. We have your daughter. If you wish to see her again... Seize the ember from the flame bearer and bring it to the cavern by the sea. Speak to anyone of this matter, and you may consider your daughter's life forfeit.
Kidnapping? What villainy is this?
I must be honest with you, Sister Ophelia. Until a short time ago, I was agonizing over whether or not I should do as the letter says. My Lysa has seen but 7 summers. When I pictured her together with such evil men, crying out for me, But to give in would be to betray everything I stand for as a man of the Church. The flame protects all our people. It is not mine to steal.
Your Excellency.
I must trust that the gods have their plans for us all, even if it means my daughter, my dear Lysa, will never again.
Bishop... Is the bishop going to be all right?
Yes, he is resting peacefully now. He must have been under a great deal of strain. The father's love for his daughter is a thing beyond measure. To manipulate that for evil is a sin the gods will not overlook. I will go to this cave by the sea and bring Lysa back safe and sound.
But you could be killed!
Maybe, but I won't stand by and do nothing either. Don't worry, I can take care of myself.
Okay, but please come back safe.
Ophelia.
Hey, Ophelia. I owe you a thanks. You do? It was just like you said. It ain't right for a father to turn his back on his child. And when I see someone using kids for their own end, it makes my blood boil. I feel the same, Elfin. But the truth is, I'm a little afraid. Oh, shucks, Ophelia. We're pals now. Me and my medicine are going to be right here at your side. So you've got nothing in the world to worry about, all right? Thank you, Alphen. It gives me strength knowing that you stand with me. Strength. And peace of mind, too. I wonder if that is what it's like to have an older brother. Ha! Friend-zoned. Poor Alphen. Anyway, so I think we might be getting a little bit Scooby-Dooed here, where Mattias shows up in the first town, the Archbishop gets sick, the sister girl almost doesn't do the flame ritual right, whatever you call it. Then second chapter, nothing really important happened, but this third chapter, same dude shows up again. He's a stranger. This little kid meets a stranger and is given a letter, and we see Mattias leaving town. So, Rut-row Raggy. Hey, Ulfr, nice to see you again. Katie, it wasn't as bad as what you remember. Are you talking about Witcher 3 or 2077 now? Wasn't the bugs that got under your skin? You just found the game in general boring? Which, to be honest, you'd probably find Witcher 3 boring nowadays, but shrug. You don't know if it's just you, but the Labor of Love Award shouldn't be given to games like No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk. It should be given to games that were good on launch, but got even better over time. I don't know. Like, I have mixed feelings about that. In a weird way, I do feel like No Man's Sky feels more like a labor of love than Cyberpunk. But I don't know how fair that is. I guess, I mean, I don't really keep up with like, a lot of game updates to know what I would be comfortable saying is a bit of a labor of love, but one of the ones that stands out to me now would be the devs for Lords of the Fallen, because they've continually been updating the game after its launch. Granted, it didn't have the best launch in the world. Like, it did have like a lot of performance issues, but I thought it was a pretty solid game that showed promise but just didn't quite meet it. But they've been continually patching it. They came out with that 2.0 patch of the game, and then they just came out with 2.5 yesterday with a veteran mode, new enemy AI behaviors, which to me is always a really big thing when playing a Souls-like and whatnot. So I don't know if that would fit in that umbrella either, but to me that one kind of stands out in more recent memory. Lords of the Fallen feels like they're updating it as marketing for the next one. I mean, they definitely are. But they've also been doing like a bunch of dev talks on their channel. So like, if that's all part of marketing, hell yeah, I'm all for that kind of marketing. I definitely enjoy having their devs be... devs of any company kind of just being open with their communities and talking about some of the lessons that they've learned. Like, it's one thing for devs to just kind of get crapped on by their fans and then they don't say anything and then they like continue to make the mistakes, but at least they have shown that they are actually receptive to feedback and do try to iterate on it. Whether or not they meet expectations is, you know, based on the individual, I guess, but at the very least they certainly are putting in a lot of effort to get things right on a single player game where they didn't really have to do that, which most companies don't really do anymore. What about Stardew Valley? I don't know enough about Stardew Valley to comment. Does it still get regular updates? I think it does. Or isn't there Working on something new now? Katie, you nominated Rogue Trader for this year's Steam Awards? Oh, Steam Awards. I wonder if the bishop is okay. Daniel, age 10. A young boy who plays on the beach with Ellen Flynn and Bishop Donovan's daughter, Lisa. Their favorite pastime at the moment is to play at being merchants using shells instead of money. Give me that deep breath. I should have stolen from him first. Sister Ophelia, is the kindling ceremony proceeding apace? You tell me.
Come, come.
Prayer. So then, if you don't think No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk 2077 was deserving of the Labor of Love Award, what would you be nominating? Hey Chadwick, how's it going? Doing pretty well. We found out that a little girl has been kidnapped and is being ransomed for our necks, essentially. So we're going to see how this goes. Oh, maybe he's not the bad guy, since he's not in the cave yet. Haha, Sister Ophelia, our paths cross again. I trust everything went well with the kindling?
No.
I fear there have been some extenuating circumstances.
I'm most sorry.
Is that so? I'm sorry to hear it. It must be quite the crisis if it has kept you from your duties. Though I cannot say I find it surprising in these dire times. In every land that I travel to in my work, I find such troubles. You do now?
Heartbreaking, isn't it?
It is just as I spoke of before, sister. Disease, poverty, war. Why, it is as if for every person in the world who finds happiness, another must suffer indescribable pain. Curious, is it not? We all put our faith in the sacred flame. Why does it lend its worth to some, while forsaking others? Sometimes I even find myself wondering, do the gods truly exist?
Master Matthias? May the sacred flame guide us.
I believe that it is precisely because we all live in such a harsh world that the guidance of the sacred flame is necessary.
I see.
Sister Ophelia, you are always so kind to everyone and at all times. How is it that you can maintain such unwavering faith? How? I've never given it much thought, but I suppose that I believe because I choose to believe. Some people might take advantage of such innocent thinking. Does that not concern you?
Of course.
I realize that such a thing is possible, and still, I would rather believe in others than doubt them.
I see.
How very interesting. I find your way of looking at the world to be most fascinating, Sister Ophelia. Clearly, you have more important matters on your mind today, but I hope that we might discuss the topic further another time.
If you'll forgive me.
It would be my pleasure, sir. And with that, I should be on my way. Logos the Undertaker's fun? Oh, doing Hell in a Cell? No, I'm kidding. So, Vin021, welcome into the stream. How you doing tonight? Are you saying Octopath looks good, or Divinity or Rogue Trader. And then Meow Laser, welcome back in. KD, you didn't play any games that came out this year? You think the last one you played was Cyberpunk in the year that it came out? Unironically, he's your favorite WWE wrestler? Yeah, when I was a kid, The Undertaker was my favorite. And then back when the WWF fell off, I, and pretty much every 10-year-old, was a fan of Sting. But I didn't really even care to watch wrestling so much back at that point. You missed both times, Thurion?
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Rubber.
A torrent of arrows.
Why are these things so dodgy?
I'll do my best.
Try this! Here goes nothing.
What next?
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Is it fire sand or fires and? Glittering and?
Bring it on! This calls for church!
Oh, sacred light.
Oh yeah, let's see what this thing is. I incinerate. Okay.
The hunt endeth.
I have noticed that I don't actually get SP at the end of a battle, which is a little sad, but understandable, I guess. Was that Haley Joel Osment? That Bring It On sounded like Sora? I don't know who does the voices for any of the characters in this game. That's a good question.
There is no choice.
It's Adam and Toyce.
All right.
KD, you realized how much now CD scared you with Cyberpunk? They were like a cult in Poland at some point. Oh man. No, looks. He actually likes
If thou darest.
Cyberpunk. It's not Christmas. A lot of people dislike Cyberpunk, from my understanding. They got burned. Mossy Tortoise. Warding Thunder? Oh yeah, I remember that move now. Physical boost.
A torrent of arrows.
Out of my way.
Assuming maybe lightning might work.
Tonight, Rick. Come in.
It did, but not on the one that I wanted it to work
Light
on.
now. May the sacred flame shine forth. I'll do my best.
Summon. Deep breath.
Bring it on!
How's that even do? That is not what I expected. He just breathed on him wrong.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, speaking of The Witcher 3, I got it really on a super good sale a couple years back, more than a couple at this point. But I never played it. I kind of got it because the word of mouth for it was always really good. Maybe that'll be a decent stream game someday. I don't know. Then I saw, oh yeah, so like after I bought it, I saw the memes of Geralt falling to his death over and over from like the tiniest falls. I was like, I don't really feel like playing this game. This is the cavern described in the letter. But this ember, what could anyone else possibly want it for? It's obvious the other dude's a black flame adherent, whatever you call them. Talk about backseating nightmares, Witcher 3 in New Vegas. Oh, do people like to backseat The Witcher 3 a lot? Alright, when I do play New Vegas, the chat is going to clutch its hair out. Because it should be pretty obvious with the way that I play the games that the main story ain't going to be happening. Without horns, you never backseated either of those games? Oh, so you're just responsible for all the others? Okay, got it. I wonder what the Flame Sentinels are weak to.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Make your own story? Hey, is this a Final Fantasy X reference? This is my story. Is this just like a midway save? Oh no. Oofer, you tried it for an hour or two, but the game gave you serious motion sickness. Cyberpunk or The Witcher? Oh, Cyberpunk, the theme has too many flashy lights.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
I looked down for a second and then back up, and I thought like the twisty things were reminiscent of the God-slaying blade, and I was really confused. The Gex sword. They're human, so they're weak to fire, right?
Ignis Arctic.
Nope.
I'll do my best.
Here we go.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Days since Final Fantasy X reference? 0. Oh, but Stella wasn't in the chat to see it, right?
Letting the hunt beginning.
Doesn't count. Damn it. I mean, hi, Stella. Welcome back in. Her ears were burning.
A torrent of arrows.
Here we go. This calls for search.
Logos, you still need to finish 10. You never finished a Final Fantasy. How far did you get into 10? Because there's definitely reasons why I could see somebody would drop it. But it's a pretty good game.
I appreciate it, really.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
What next?
You were fighting Sin on the ocean. You were like 12. Okay. That actually doesn't narrow it down a ton, but I've got a pretty good guess. So you might have been at the very beginning still.
And that's that.
you didn't really get it, just got it because it was the same devs as Kingdom Hearts, the superior game. What a take. Yeah, if he was on the boat, he might have been going from Besaid to Kilika. Didn't even get the eject shot. Shake my head, my head.
Letting us begin.
You recruited a lion and a witch lady. A lion? Oh, Kamari and Lulu. So, from Besaid to Kilika, yeah. That's kind of what I thought. Ha, 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 ha! Exactly, Chadwick. People always meme on it as though it was like a bad performance, but that was actually the intent behind that.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Bring it on.
Kingdom Hearts is a dodge roll and character stats? Oh wow, is it a Souls-like? Maybe I should look into those sometime. It's a low-key great Souls-like.
Out of my way. I appreciate it, really.
Letting the hunt begin.
No one wears belts like Lulu? Caitlyn does from League of Legends. At least the actual game version. I haven't watched Arcane or anything like that, though.
I appreciate it, really.
Here goes nothing. This calls for search.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Kingdom Hearts fans feel like Undertale fans, but adults, which you don't know if it's more or less sad. I don't know, man. That's some serious shade to be throwing at the Kingdom Hearts fans. I think the difference between a Kingdom Hearts fan and an Undertale fan is that the Kingdom Hearts fans are aware and don't take it seriously. Whereas the vocal Undertale fans are unaware and do take it seriously. I should have paid attention to the green thing on my icon. So I'm going the wrong way to get all the goodies.
Let's see what you got. Here we go.
Stella, Lulu being pregnant, Pregante, most of 10-2 and them not modifying the model at all, as it's got to be the funniest thing in that game. Isn't it that she's only just become pregnant? I thought they made her stomach slightly larger, but not like stereotypically pregnant. First trimester? Yeah.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Logos, are there still Kingdom Hearts fans? You thought 3 killed all the goodwill towards the franchise? Stella is a fan as far as I know. She goes, we're... Damn it.
Letting us begin.
She has the baby by the end. How long does 10-2's time frame take? Because they do travel a lot. I could kind of see that working. I don't know. Wait, where's me? Donation.
Need some of this?
I'm ready.
I just got really annoyed with how you're supposed to get the good ending in 10-2. With the whistling mechanic that is never explained fully. That kind of thing
This is the
really
beginning of
upsets me.
your end.
Here goes nothing.
Although, aren't there like 2 ways to do it? Maybe like getting everything, which is also terrible in its own right.
Need some of this?
You don't want to have to play multiple games on separate consoles to play every game? Are you talking about the Kingdom Hearts series because of their side games?
And that's that.
You need to whistle while you work? Yeah, you also have to have your hands in your pockets, which is a big no-no. It's got some lore significance. I don't want to spoil a 20-year-old game, though.
I'll make this quick.
Is that factually accurate, Chadwick? I don't think so. I think that just tends to be a trend.
Bring it on.
She's a witch, so maybe she hid the baby using magic or belts.
That's what I'm talking
Goodness.
about.
Kingdom Hearts had multiple side games on separate consoles. You think the collection editions put most of them together, though? I did get the first collection for the PS4 that had 1 and 2 on it.
The beginning of your end.
I don't remember if it had any of the other side games. I pretty much didn't get past the first village in Kingdom Hearts.
Here we go. This calls for surgery.
I should probably heal for once after the battle.
Come in, if thou darest. Thou didst fight with courage.
Estella, your appreciation of Kingdom Hearts largely comes from just appreciating them leaning into the bit, essentially. Wait, what are her skills? Oh, she's not even at enough. Oh, this one costs 5,000? Surprising. Logos, Kingdom Hearts 1 is 2 is sorry, Kingdom Hearts 1 is good and 2 is great. That's about it. Game Boy Advance, PSP, DS, 3DS, then mobile games that took place thousands of years ago but still affect the current story. Hey man, if I want to know the story of Kingdom Hearts, I will just look up the Donkey video.
I will battle.
Bring it on.
Galamoth, you kind of want to play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2? You don't know if they're going to hold up? Mendacious says they do, but I will say, if you have not played a PlayStation 2 era game in a while, it can be a bit of an adjustment getting used to those types of controls again.
Need some of this?
Which is part of why I dropped it. Like, I could have gotten used to it. I just didn't want to deal with it at the time. And so I kind of set the game down and I just didn't return to it.
I'm ready. Are you delicious? Clutch it.
Because it was right after I'd played Jack and Daxter.
Where's the nearest tavern?
And that took some getting used to again as well. So there's nothing down here. I just got jebaited real bad. They got me good. But now I know.
Come on, I've got better things to do. My turn.
Kingdom Hearts is what you call an along for the ride story. That's a pretty good summary, I think.
it on! Ha! Try again!
I don't know why talking about Kingdom Hearts kind of made me nostalgic again for Dot Hack. Honestly, I feel like when I stream, there's like a bunch of stuff
See what you got?
that I wish I could be doing concurrently, like
Bring it on!
watching old anime like Dot Hack and crap.
Need some of this?
And then when I'm not streaming, I just don't think about that stuff.
My turn. I'm ready. Are you?
Come in, if thou darest.
I'll not be defeated.
They're not on sale right now. Next time, you guess? You got yourself hyped. My condolences. Meow, it's amazing how much games have advanced since the PS2. Lots of old games you're fond of, but you feel are almost unplayable by modern standards. Yeah, I was really shocked at how rough Jak and Daxter felt. Because to me, like growing up as a kid, I was like, man, this game is the bee's knees as far as platformers go. And then when I played it when I was older, I was like, oh man, this is actually a lot rougher than I remembered.
This calls for surgery!
And then same thing with Kingdom Hearts. Although I didn't beat Kingdom Hearts.
I appreciate it, really.
Chadwick thinking we can get a Ninja Gaiden Tiny Toons crossover game? Well, there was that 2D Ninja Gaiden, right? That's the same thing. But, I'm gonna guess no, because now that you're expecting the unexpected, it's expected. And because of that, Elmira is insane.
Let your wounds be healed.
Letting my arrow fly and trigger me. A chorus of arrows!
Out of my way. And that's that.
Katie, you're genuinely almost entirely detoxed from anime, almost a year clean. Yeah, I've not watched a ton of anime, like, in a long time. I'll catch up on series here and there, but, actually, I guess this year I watched more anime than I had been for a long time. Like, I rewatched, what do you call it? Outlaw Star, that was a trip.
Glacius. Colossus.
Bring it on! This calls for surgery!
Jujutsu
That's what I'm
Kaisen
talking
Modulo is actually good. I think I just learned about that this week. Because I just saw some posts from the, what's it called? Lobotomy Kaisen subreddit? The one that always makes fun of Jujutsu Kaisen? Something like that? I don't know. You forgive Gege? I doubt it. X. Season 3 Record of Ragnarok was fun. Very, very stupid. Very formulaic, but fun. I got like a couple episodes into it, but it just wasn't for me. Outlaw Star was dope. Kind of slept on. Yeah, I agree. So he never shut up with the Emperor after all. In the end, he's just another half-wit believer. Probably on his knees right now somewhere, crying and praying to his gods. He can pray all he wants. It's not going to bring him any miracle. The only one who makes miracles is the Savior.
Food for thought.
This'll be a good lesson to him. Shall we finish off the girl now? Thought it'd have been more fun to finish off father and daughter together. Guess you can't have it all. You hear that, kid? If you want to hate someone, hate your father for abandoning you.
You must stop!
Enough of this! Huh? Who in the hells are you?
What?
This brazen wench. She's the flame bearer.
Oh!
They sent us to flame with the cherry on top.
Unforgivable!
Terrorizing a poor child for your own gain? Is there not a speck of humanity in your hearts?
Huh?
Hey, I'll have you know that.
What ho?
It's fine, listen up, woman. Just give us the ember and we're done here.
You're wrong.
That will not be happening.
How now?
Oh yeah? And I will be taking Lisa home. Now that will not be happening.
Hey!
Oh well, guess we'll just have to do this the hard way.
I will stop you here and now.
That's right, we're the flame bearer. Bearer, seek lest.
Bring it on!
Alright, Katie, you have a good one, and take care. Mendacious, you're slightly too ADHD to watch anime comfortably. What's that mean? I thought anime was a thing ADHD people did. Because it's got the epilepsy attention gathering lights, right? Shady figure, mystery man. Outlaw Star was Cowboy Bebop for kids. I definitely can appreciate that comment. I believe Outlaw Star came like 1 year before Bebop. So they're going to be immune to magic because that's all in the back lines. So Leon, what do I do?
I appreciate it, really.
I'll do my best.
Do my best. That's a good idea.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, so that dude is strong to dagger or to swords. Wait, so he's weak to spears. She's not a thief anymore. Ah!
A torrent of arrows.
I appreciate it, really.
Bring it on!
Mendacious, it depends on the anime. Damn, that was a heavy hit.
Let
If they
my arrow
keep spending
fly
a
and
minute
true.
of people reacting to things, it's torture for you. That's probably fair. Like, I couldn't get into Baki for similar reasons. Well, I was struggling through it, and then as soon as the dude literally pulled a grenade out of his ass, I tapped out, as it were. Chadwick, you say you can blame JoJo for that phenomenon? Watch anything pre-2010 and not Dragon Ball? Of people reacting to things for a minute? That's been a thing for an extremely long time. Of course, Alphen had to miss that Goomba.
Let your wounds be healed.
Should have used the bigger heal. What's my problem? Oh, that's what Deep Breath does? We got our SPs back. Okay, that isn't a bad skill after all. For boss battles, at least. Now what?
Let's get down to work. This calls for certain.
My turn.
Let's do this.
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows!
Trust Jujutsu Kaisen will be relevant for 10 years at least. There ain't no way, with as many people got off screen. Maybe the anime can save it. But, bro, the ending of the original series was just straight dookie. He threw up the grenade, it didn't come out of his butt. How do you know it didn't originate from that point?
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Gentle cradle.
Here we go.
Oh man, they still have white text names. What jerks.
Pick your poison.
What next?
Guess this is what happens when the enemies are in their 30s. Pluribus is your favorite anime at the moment, Logos? I've heard good things, and apparently it's also made by Vince Gilligan, the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul creator, one of them at least. So I'll probably try to wait until that series is finished before I get to binge it. Which reminds me, it has probably finally been long enough now that I could rewatch Breaking Bad, and mostly I've forgotten everything except for the most major points.
I appreciate it.
And then after you do that, I would want to watch Better Call Saul.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Player retreated from battle. Fireball!
Out of my way.
One thing that I actually did really appreciate about Jujutsu Kaisen is that they gave an in-lore reason for the quintessential anime monologuing of how one's abilities works. Because once you explain it, it actually makes it more effective on the opponent. Very cute.
Need some of this?
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh yeah, Stella, the Pluribus ad that triggered a woman's schizophrenia, because I think her name is Carol, and like the main character in the show's name is Carol or something. So the fridge was giving instructions to the show Carol, and the schizophrenic Carol was like, oh my god, my fridge is talking to me. And so she legitimately got triggered because of that, and that's not good.
I'll not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
All right.
Anyway, ads should not be played on fridges? Question mark? No, Stella. Period. They should not be played on refrigerators. What a terrible timeline we live in, y'all. And your fridge can give you a mental breakdown. One that you paid for. I'm sure she didn't get a discount on that fridge either.
Out of my way.
Let's do this.
Tonight risk. Tonight.
Letting the hunt begin. Come. Cowering before the huntress.
I'll not be defeated.
My sister still got the immunity bars. I don't. Oh, the turn hasn't ended.
My turn.
Nope, he still has them. That's annoying.
I see through the defenses.
Come in, if thou darest.
So the question mark is because you're just like, who the hell thought that was a good idea? The companies, because they would get money from those ads. That's who. The fact that people would buy a fridge that has ads on it is the truly baffling part.
Raining arrows up on them.
Here goes nothing.
Give the dumbest appliances we have. No screens, no Wi-Fi. Speaking of that, when I was complaining about my phone last night, I
My turn now.
was trying to figure out how to re-enable my damn headphones, earbuds, whatever.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
And one of the suggestions I saw online is factory resetting the phone. And I was like, oh god. If I factory reset my phone... Oh, what are you doing? I'm going to have to re-uninstall all this Google AI bullcrap that I had to go through so many hoops to figure out how to get rid of and like shut it down as much as I possibly could because I can't possibly remove it without jailbreaking the phone. What a terrible timeline. And the worst part is I know it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. What this dude is weak to? Spear? Yeah.
I'll not be defeated.
Oh wait, his other weaknesses went away.
Oh, sacred light.
Cool, now I know what he's weak to.
I'm sorry.
Come in, if thou
He
darest.
just knocked the crap out of her. She doesn't have spears anymore. Should I gamble with Linda? No. We have an axe already.
Bring it on. All right.
Give me that money.
Befelgen, bring us fortune.
Out of my way.
It's probably not worth what I just did, but oh well.
I appreciate it, really.
What next? Yeah! We rising again.
Watch him wipe the party now.
It seems
Stop hitting her!
I'm finished.
So I didn't want to give a big heal to her.
Here goes nothing. That's what I'm here for.
Come in, if thou darest. Come in. Thou didst fight with courage.
Black staff stimulating bracelets. Damn it all. How could this little slip of a girl trounce us?
You are safe with me.
Don't worry, Lisa. Everything is all right now. I was so scared.
Let us begin.
Now answer me. Why were you after the Ember?
Blazes.
The Savior. He wanted it.
What?
This is the second time you've spoken that name. Who is this Savior? Oh, you'll be trembling before his true power soon enough. What? Poison? Who in the world is this Savior? Is everything really over?
Of course.
Everything will be all right now. Let's get you back to your father. Make for Cathedral. I wonder if they just brought us here for a travel banter opportunity with somebody else, rather than directly to the cathedral.
Lysa.
Oh, her name was Lysa? I wasn't paying attention earlier if they said it. My precious girl.
Such a relief.
See, Lysa? I told you that everything would be alright.
Thank you very much.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Sister Ophelia. I do not know how I can begin to repay you.
Of course.
There is no need for that, Your Excellency. Seeing the smiles on your faces is more than enough for me. Nothing can take the place of family.
Sister Ophelia.
I will do my best.
Now, shall we begin the kindling?
Yes.
Everything is ready now. I will show you to the altar.
O great Elfric, bringer of the flame, to you I offer my soul and my blood. With your first flame, I kindle this fire. May it forever shelter the people of this land. Through the sacrament of the kindling, grant us your mercy and your blessing. We've done it!
This concludes the kindling.
Thank you very much.
May the sacred flame shine upon you.
I pray that the sacred flame will always warm the hearts of the people of Goldshore. The flame has been lit by that ember that accompanied you on your journey, sister. I have no doubt that it will shelter us with the same gentle kindness that you have shown us all. Nothing would make me happier, Your Excellency.
Sister Ophelia.
I have heard that the flame bearers oft face great trials in their journey. Trials, you say?
Yes.
How can I say it? Those with kind hearts will find themselves shouldering the pain of others as if it were their own. I would have it no other way. If I can help lessen another's pain by taking a portion of it upon myself, I am more than happy to do so.
Oh,
You are a strong and noble woman, Sister Ophelia, and your kind heart has brought us succor today. After this, will you be returning to Flame's Grace, yes? Pray spend the night and rest before moving on. Thank you, Your Excellency. I happily accept your gracious offer. I love that song that played right then.
Ophelia.
Uh-oh.
Anna! Whatever are you doing here? Were you not staying at your father's side until he recovered? That's why I'm here, Feely. You don't mean... I've taken a room at the inn. Will you join me there so we can talk? Of course. Here. Have this. Thanks. Now tell me, what has happened? Promise me you'll stay calm, Ophelia. Father is no longer with us.
I have not yet told Liana, but I fear that I am not much longer for this world. I trust that I know my body better than any other.
Your Excellency. He's gone, Feely. Father is... Father... He... Oh, Liana, hang in there. I'm still here with you. I'm still... here.
She drugged you.
Thank you, Feely. What's my body? I'm sorry, Feely. But this is for Father's sake. You're always so kind. I know you'll understand. Anna, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Feely. But I need that ember. For Father.
Did you bring the ember?
Can you truly bring my father back?
But of course! That is the power I have received from on high.
Well, that's Mattias's voice for sure. We got Ruby
What
Rude.
did your church do for your father before his death? Nothing but pray. They could offer you only empty words. We can offer you something more. With this ember, we can make your every wish come true.
You really mean it?
Come with me, back to Whispermill.
No, Liana, you can't. Sorry, Feely.
That's annoying.
Oh.
Sister Ophelia, you've come back to us at last. Where am... Pray stay at rest, sister. It appears you were drugged with some manner of sleeping draught.
But how could...
Liana drugged me? I feel like there was someone else there as well. Liana.
But...
Wait! The Ember! Where's the Ember?
I'm so very sorry.
I'm so sorry, sister. By the time we found you...
No.
You are not to blame, Your Excellency. The one who took the Ember... Sister Ophelia? They mentioned going back to Whisper Mill.
If I recall...
Whisper Mill. 'Tis a village in the Flatlands, if I recall. It is only a rumor, sister. But word has it that many in Whisper Mill have turned their back on the sacred flame. They follow a man who calls himself the Savior.
What?
The Savior, you say? Those people in the cave also spoke of a Savior. This group, they say, is spreading the word that our teachings are naught but lies. You see, a terrible plague struck the village not all that long ago. A great many people died. Our faith did not keep their loved ones from dying. In the grief, no doubt they began to look elsewhere for answers to their prayers.
Sister Ophelia.
You mean to go there, don't you? To Whisper Mill?
Yes.
I must take back the Ember. The Ember and Liana both. I can see you have made up your mind. I will not stand in your way, but pray take care of yourself, sister. These villains have already resorted to kidnapping and death threats. There's no telling what they might do to you.
Thank you.
For your concern, Your Excellency, I will be careful.
Liana.
Why, Liana? Why would you do such a thing? There has to be some mistake. And so it was that Ophelia left Goldshore behind her. She will take back what was stolen from her, the sacred ember and Liana's heart. Whisper Mill in the Flatlands is where she must go to reclaim them both. So Ophelia's journey continues, veering off in ever unexpected directions. The Savior. Ophelia rescues the child kidnapped by the Savior's followers and ... indeed. I don't know how much the scholars of antiquity have been laughing about the cuneiform tablets about Enasir's terrible quality copper, but it has taken off a lot more in recent years. Thanks to the internet and whatnot. I was going to say something else about this quest. Oh, yeah. So I'm annoyed once again that our party members are completely useless. They do not exist for any other character's quest whatsoever. I think even if, what's her name, Ophelia just said to the party, like, hey, just give me and my sister some time alone. Like, that's such a easy throwaway line that they could have used to help suspend the disbelief that her party members are going to be looking over her for an hour or two or like an evening, and then she could talk to her sister and then get roofied. But they just don't even go that far, and it's just very disappointing time and time again. I'm also annoyed at how dumb her sister is, but people do dumb stuff all the time. And it's okay to be annoyed by stuff like that. So anyway, let's go to the tavern and begin Alfie's quest. Started as a joke on Tumblr? Yeah. The screenshots. What's this frame rate? Oh yeah, I'm indoors. So we heard about that plague, and I guess we're going to get a little bit more info, potentially, with Alphen's quest. Alphen, your travels have brought you to Goldshore, where a fever is running rampant. You roll up your sleeves and begin to get to work. We need to find copper scammers today and see if they can be traced back to him. By all means, feel free to chase down your friendly neighborhood meth head. The story so far. And so Alvin left behind his sleepy village in hopes of bringing succor to the suffering. He asked for no coin for his services to honor the man who once saved his life. With the words of his friend Zeph in his heart, he wandered from town to town until his travels brought him to Goldshore. In this idyllic town by the sea, surely there was someone in need of his aid. Nothing quite like a town by the sea. Even if the air is a bit briny for my liking. Go for a swim? Ha! Don't mind if I do. Did you hear? Old Zeke's been stricken too. That's 10 in just a week. Can't wait until we actually fight a disease for a boss. Kevin, you're such a disease. The fever's spreading fast. Whatever are we to do?
Now that you mention it.
I hear there's a traveling apothecary in town.
Oh?
Word travels fast.
Aye.
They say she whipped up a tonic that cured one boy's fever overnight.
I see.
She? So I've got a colleague in town? Wonder if she'd be interested in talking shop.
Ow!
It hurts. It's Celeste.
Howdy.
Are you okay, little girl? Here, you dropped something. A seashell, is it? Thanks.
Shucks.
Looks like you scraped up your knee. Mind if I have a look? Ouch, I bet that smarts. I know the feeling. I'm always tripping over my own 2 feet. But every time you pick yourself back up, you'll find yourself that much tougher for it.
All right.
That'll do her. One of my best healing balms there.
Thanks.
I'm Ellen.
Hi.
I'm Alphen. That almost rhymes, eh?
That's amazing.
Neat. Are you a medicine man? You might say that. I'm what they call an apothecary.
Wow.
I've never met one of you before. Nice to meet you, Mr. Apothecary.
Now listen here.
Alphen will do.
Hey there.
Hey, Alphen. Can I ask you a favor?
Oh?
Go for it.
Hmm.
It's my sister, Flynn. She caught a fever and she's been in bed all week. She's always crying, and no matter how much she sleeps, it just gets worse and worse.
Oh.
Say no more. I'll fix her up right as rain. After all, that's what I'm here for. Oh, thank you. Our house is right there. Stella, you keep forgetting your iPads in Eastern Standard Time, and every time you look at your phone, you're confused for a second.
I see.
Are you in, what do you call it, Mountain Time now? I should look at a time zone map. Thou art good with children. You think so? Can't say I've ever thought about it much. though I always liked playing with the young ones back home. So thou hast experience, the best teacher. 'Tis a fine gift indeed to bring in joy to the faces of children. Shucks, I don't reckon it's much of a gift. A big smile's all you need. They're infectious, you know. I wonder-y. It's true, come on, why don't you give it a go? Like this? That's how you do it. I'm feeling better already. See, if the grown-ups aren't smiling, the kids get worried. They'll figure something's up. Verily, thou art a wiser man than it would first appear in. She just said he dumber than he look. She said he's smarter than he look. I'm dumber than I sound. The west end of South Dakota is in Mountain? Okay. So, but you're in Central. Don't be a menace. Time for her to buy a watch. She does want one, actually. Chadwick! Recommendations.
Well...
Is there any hope for her, milady? It's just a fever that's going around. My remedy will have her on her feet in no time.
How are you?
And down it goes. Well, Flynn, did it help?
Yes.
Wow, I feel better already.
Oh my.
Just feel her forehead. The fever's all but gone. Oh, how can we ever repay you? Ever since their father died, I've raised my two girls on my own. I fear I have little in the way of coin.
My sympathies.
You have my sympathies. Worry not, your kind words are payment enough.
Thank you.
Truly? You are too kind, milady. Just doing my job, and with that I shall be on my way. Oh, and of course, should the symptoms return, please don't hesitate to call me.
Howdy.
Here I am. Where is my patient? I heard a poor girl was suffering from a terrible fever.
Elfin!
She's right there, Elfin.
Oh?
Just sit tight. I'll have you feeling better in no time. She looks just fine to me.
Hey!
Ellen, what are you thinking bringing this scruffy-looking stranger into our home? Pardon, madam, but I'm an apothecary. I only meant to...
Really?
Oh? Are you now? My daughter has already been treated by a professional, so I'm afraid we won't be needing your services. Good day, sir. Tough crowd. She made it sound like I'm some kind of Quacksalver.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know there was another apothecary in town. Don't worry about it. Your sister's feeling better, and that's what matters, right?
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks anyway, Elfin.
See ya.
Take care, Ellen, and try not to catch a cold. You too. That must have been the apothecary that everyone was buzzing about. The girl's forehead wasn't even warm. Whoever this rival of mine is, she sure knows her stuff. What I wouldn't give to be able to pick her brain. He means it literally. He's a witch doctor.
Hi there.
Yeah, we've talked to this lady multiple
I'm
times.
sorry.
I'm sorry, Mother yelled at you like that, Elfin. Ellen, age 9, an impish girl who lives in Goldshore with her mother Marlene and her twin sister Flynn. She takes after her father in both appearance and demeanor. In fact, she's rather proud of and strives to cheer up her mother with her sister's help. Stole from a child. Gotta get payment for the salve we gave her, right? So Chadwick, you recommend Casio? I have never had issues with Casios either. Make some pretty affordable stuff.
What's all the hubbub?
Oh, miss, how can we ever repay you?
Alright, that's next. You have a good night. Take care.
Thanks to your tincture, my dear husband is out of bed for the first time in weeks.
Grandpa Joe's a liar. He's a fake. He's a phony. He's a bad, bad man.
My word, it worked like a miracle.
And for such a modest fee, no less. You could charge tenfold and it would still be a steal.
Oh, you are far too kind. I was only doing my job. Seeing your hale and hearty smiles is payment enough for me. After all, we apothecaries have a sworn duty to ease suffering wherever we go, do we not?
Fine words, those. You must be the apothecary everyone's been talking about.
Indeed. Judging from that satchel of yours, I trust I am speaking to a colleague?
You bet. Though I've only started my journey. I'm Alfin.
Vanessa. Vanessa Heiso. A pleasure.
A sworn duty to ease suffering, eh? I like the sound of that. And I couldn't agree more. It's not about the coin we make. So long as I can keep myself fed, the joy of knowing I've eased someone's pain is all the payment I need.
But of course, it is for that very purpose that I seek to ever hone my skills.
Great minds think alike, eh? Hey, would it be too much for me to ask to take a look at your pharmaceutics? Well, just hearing about it, it's clear you're out of my league. The ingredients, the preparation, anything you could teach me, I'm all ears.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Ah, beg pardon. I understand. We do need to put food on the table after all.
No need for apologies. You're quite the diligent one, aren't you?
Oh, you bet. I'm still new to this after all. Every day I'm learning something new. At any rate, I'm glad to know this town is in good hands. See you around.
You flatter me, friend. Fare thee well.
Alrighty, where should I head now? Maybe I'll take a stroll by the beach.
little bit of a tense encounter, it seemed, coming from her part. I could see why she'd be hesitant for sure, because she doesn't know if Alphen is a quacksalver who's just going to take her medicines and, like, upcharge people. So, still don't have a good read on her just yet. Now asks, who wrote this dialogue? Have they ever interacted with another person? Thou would ask, and thou shall have an answer if you and Googling it, my lord.
Well now.
Well, looky here.
Good afternoon.
Hello again, Alphen. This is for you. Do you like it?
What's this now?
A seashell? Hey, thanks. It's a beaut. Thank you for helping me.
Well now.
Hey, I didn't do much, but payment accepted. I give the prettiest ones to Flynn. She likes them too.
You don't say.
You're really raking them in. I bet you could sell them at the markets for a small fortune. I know. That's why I give most of them to my mother. Oh? She cries sometimes because we don't have any money.
I see.
You don't say. How about you, Alphen? Do you have money? I think you got me beat with all those shells, but I get by. Are you sure? I can give you some if you need them.
Now listen here.
Money makes the world go round. This much is true. But you know what, Ellen? You, Flynn, and your mother have each other, and that's more valuable than all the money in the world. It is?
You bet.
Mother says Flynn still needs to rest. But when she's feeling better, we're going to come back and collect seashells together.
Well now.
Don't you worry about that. That Vanessa knows her stuff. Flynn will be doing cartwheels in no time. I can't wait. Hey, Robbie, welcome back in. Oh, you're going to go on vacation to Disneyland? Nice. You're making a Castle Crashers helmet, but one made out of cardboard? And you're painting it? Nice. It's not the best you can do, but you're trying your best and hardest? Wait. If you're trying your best, how come it's not the best you can do?
No.
I wonder if my sister will ever get better. We just told you she would.
Huh?
What's this? There seems to be another commotion. Miss Hysil, come quickly. My husband won't stop coughing.
My sympathies.
Oh dear, isn't that a shame? It seems there's a nasty malady going around. The Gabora whooping cough, it's called. It hails from a land far, far to the south. But worry not. Among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight.
You don't say!
Oh, Miss Heisel, I knew we could count on you.
Indeed.
My word, even the bottles is simply exquisite. And this will cure him, you say?
But of course.
It most certainly will. It's brewed from a very special type of moss, you see. One that only grows in a remote and quite treacherous location. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee. Money is no object to us. We'll pay anything.
Well,
Splendid! In that case, 100,000 leaves a file should suffice.
What?
Oh dear, that is substantial. Still, my daughter's life is at stake. I'll take it.
I have no objections.
If Lady Heisel made it, I'm sure it's worth every leaf. I'll take 2.
Goodness.
For me as well, I'll spare no cost for the health of my loved ones.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you, friends.
Oh,
Milady, I fear my Flynn has come down with the cough as well.
oh dear.
The poor girl. You have my sympathies.
Oh.
I fear that we do not have the coin that the gentry do, but... Here, this is my entire savings. Might you pray sell me a single phial? Even just a sip. Anything to save my poor Flynn.
I'm sorry.
I fear my medicine is in high demand and short supply. I simply cannot let go of it so... cheaply. Please, have mercy! My poor Flynn! Whatever am I to do?
Oh dear.
I'm almost sold out. I better go stock up on some you-know-what.
Holy.
My poor, poor Flynn. Oh, merciful Aelric, pray bring that flame to light our path. My dearest, ever since I lost you, I have scarce been able to feed and clothe our girls. They have suffered far more than their share. And yet, every day they bring me seashells. They tell me to smile. Must I look on helpless as poor Flynn wastes away? Have I failed them once and for all? Oh gods, if there's still mercy in this world, please save her. I pray with all my heart and soul.
Criminy.
Mind if I drop in for a bit?
What?
You're that. One scraggly, scruffy-looking apothecary at your service. I might not be Miss Heisel, but if you need my help, it's yours.
Let me take a look.
So how about it? The gods may be all-powerful, but a checkup never hurts. So, Robbie, you're working on making the Green Knight from Castle Crashers. Well, that Horns says the flame stuff carries over to Alphen's chapter. At least there's some form of continuity. Not exactly. So the Aelfric flame stuff is just part of the religion of this kind of continent, I guess. So It's like just the major religion. So I don't think, what's her name? Ophelia's story quest has anything to do with this. This isn't good. She's coughing so hard she can barely breathe. How did a rare disease from a far-flung land come to this town anyhow? You said it was Vanessa's medicine that cured your daughter's fever, yes?
Oh, yes.
It sure did. It worked like a miracle.
I don't know.
What kind of medicine was it?
Ah.
What kind? There's still a few drops left.
Oh?
Let me see it. This aroma. It must have been brewed from Gabora evergreen. That would make sense. It's a potent fever reducer after all. But I remember reading something else about it.
What's this now?
What was it now?
Oh.
Wait. Here it is. Gabora evergreen. A flowering plant native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the continent of Gabora, known for its antipyretic properties. A constituent compound has been known to cause inflammation and swelling of the throat, inducing severe coughing. The symptoms resemble those of the whooping cough known to plague the land whence it hails. Due to the risk of severe and adverse reactions, use of Gabora evergreen in any dosage is strongly discouraged. That Vanessa, she couldn't have.
I'm sorry.
But I'm afraid I can't share trade secrets with those in the business.
Son of a...
She knew exactly what she was doing. She gave the villagers that medicine for free, knowing full well that when the side effects kicked in... But worry not, among my wares is a tonic that will cure it overnight. Because of the rarity of the key reagent, I fear I must charge a substantial fee.
Shucks.
She induced those symptoms on purpose so she could sell her overpriced elixir. That twisted, conniving... Hold tight, Flynn. I'll have you feeling better in no time. Give me 2 gifs and I'll brew you up just the thing. Thank you.
Alvin.
Huh?
Vanessa said something about a special moss. A moss that can cure coughing. That's it! Miss, have you ever seen a moss around here that glows blue? Moss? I've never heard of such a thing. This lady has never heard of moss. Must be nice. Not kidding. But I don't get out of town much. You might try asking around?
Here we go.
Gotcha. I'll be back with just the thing I need to cure Flynn's cough for good.
You bloody better.
Alfred?
Stop that at once!
Where did you learn such language? You just sit tight and keep Flynn company, okay? She needs to touch moss. Uh-huh. Marimo.
Hello.
If you're planning a journey somewhere, might I suggest that you go by carriage? It's safer and more comfortable to boot. And Qua, a coachman by trade, he puts the safety of his customers above all else and refuses to traverse dangerous regions regardless of the payment offered. Owing to his experience, he knows many a shortcut and back road. Vanessa's destination? Who that is? So, Meow, you got to meet He-Man and She-Man? Miss Vanessa's cough remedy works like magic. Makes you wonder what's in it, no? Rip without horns. Happens to the best of us. I've said it once and I'll say it again. No one mixes medicines like that, Vanessa. Shira. Ah, my fault. I read that message a while back. She-Man, Shira, same thing. No, I definitely should have remembered it was Shira. Aristocrat. A haughty aristocrat who leads a life of luxury, turning his nose up at blah blah. We've read that already. Gossip of glow-warm moss.
All right.
So Vanessa set out for the caves of Azure to the east. Got it. East? I thought you said. Alright, bit of a random tangent, but because Meow just brought up Francis Ford Coppola and George Lucas, that reminded me, why the hell was J.J. Abrams at the Game Awards? He introduced something, right? But like, did he actually have a hand in it? It didn't seem like it.
Flame, protect us!
What? Oh, was it the Old Republic stuff? I guess that makes sense. I forgot already. Oh wait, we're still weak? I guess we didn't all level up, huh? She befuddled.
Let's do this! Send us so. Don't start things you can't finish.
JJ sucks and Kojima wouldn't come back. We saw Kojima at the Game Awards though. He got disappointed that he lost to Claire Obscure. Was on his face.
Let's see what you got.
Out of my way.
You didn't notice him there?
Send us so.
Cool, we can one-shot these guys. I know this is partly a skill issue, but for whatever reason, just actually navigating the menus in this game has been a little bit annoying. Without horns, you only notice Woodkid being disappointed as hell. Kojima's in-house composer for all intents and purposes right now.
Want a tango, huh?
I don't know how good Death
Letting the hunt
Stranding 2 soundtrack was. I could imagine it winning. But what a rough year to try to release a magnum opus of a game.
Out of my way.
Try this!
Here we go.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
You only noticed because of a clip that got forwarded to you? You didn't watch the awards? Yeah, I think I missed Best Soundtrack. Because the puppy was super feisty last night.
Bring it on.
He was being a real jerk.
A tempest comes.
My turn. I appreciate it. Really.
What next? I honor thee, my quarry.
Do you guys think that, what's her name? Hanet is a big fan of rocks, considering how often she honors quarries?
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
I'll do my best.
Oh yeah, Scholar doesn't get any wind. Yes, okay. Robbie, you're super excited to see Mega Man's coming back in 2027, but you don't need to wait for that new game. I'm a little bit apprehensive about it because it's been so long that Capcom has released a Mega Man game. I don't even know if they would have any of the originals working on the Mega Man titles to make it good. And based off of what happened with the Mighty Number 9, I'm just a little bit apprehensive is all. I've been burned before.
All right.
Chadwick, you went back and watched the Mega Man 12 trailer. Real exciting. Notably, they did not call it Mega Man 12. And at the end of it, he did get like a helmet upgrade or something. So it might not actually be
Need some of this?
a base Mega Man game. And they might have power-ups and have to be more like a Mega Man X. Although the title font and graphics did seem more reminiscent of the original titles. And it almost gave me a bit of a Proto Man vibe to go along with it.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Mighty Number 9 was all Inahune, not Capcom anymore. I know that, but he was allegedly one of the OGs, you know, so maybe he was holding him back, who knows.
You won't feel a thing.
What is this Birdman guy? He looks cool
Bring
as
it
hell.
on. Need some of this?
Yeah, they gave it another title, like Dual Overdrive, something like that. Wait, there's a full released trailer? Wait, did they not show the full trailer yesterday? Because his whistle was there? Maybe I was talking over it.
Let's do this. Don't start things you can't finish.
It's a pretty cool top character trope for me when you have like a little bit of a jingle or whistle that goes along with the character to be their theme. In The Wire, you had Omar come in with him whistling the farmer in the dell.
Flame, protect us!
I would whistle, but it would wake up the dogs, and that doesn't seem like a good idea.
A tempest comes.
It also would probably be super loud in the headset and mic.
I appreciate it, really.
I'll not be defeated.
Should have hit the crab, but I didn't think I was going to get as much SP back, so I didn't.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
That's right, guys. Letting my arrow fly in true.
Thou didst fight with courage.
They're going to bring back the old Help Us Design Robot Master contest? Wait, are they? Oh, damn. Man, now I want to look back at all the other Mavericks that we've gotten. Wasn't there like a Centaur Maverick that we've had before? I'm thinking like some pretty niche designs that could fit super well into like a Mega Man game would be a Centaur of sorts. I think we kind of had a Naga. Maybe not. A Naga would be cool. Okay, he was Mega Man 6. I don't remember 6 very well. So we cross that one off the list. Spaceman is still one of my favorites. Or Galaxy Man? I don't remember his name from 5. I'm a fake fan. I'm fake.
Ignis are dead.
Bring it on.
Barnacle Bat.
Time for a rest.
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Blinding Mist. Slumber Wave. This could actually be good. Bosses are probably going to be immune to it, and I really don't use these things often enough to make it warranted. I liked how at the beginning of the game I was like, oh man, these Summon Beast things are super cool, and then I guess I do use the Rampant Weeds. Those are pretty nice, not going to lie. It seems to be more of a me/skill issue.
Raining arrows up on them. The hunt endeth.
This new Robot Master already has a skeleton and a tentacle sort of right arm as the jumping off point, and his theme is he generates enormous sucking power with his right arm. Oh, then what kind of contest is this? Seems the rest of the design is in the hands of the fan. Falcon Garb. I feel like we've had Robot Masters like that. There was one that would jump onto X and like absorb his life force.
Here goes nothing.
Launch Octopus did that, right? Yeah, I think if he actually landed on you. Although I don't remember the Robot Masters in X2 and 3 very well.
Out of my way.
Pump Man and Dust Man come to mind. Yeah, I almost imagine if he has like a tentacle arm, something like a vampire squid would be the easiest way to go. Although squids don't have bones, so maybe not. Oh yeah, that actual vampire octopus thing looks super cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. Vampire octopus. Guess it's a squid. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. The vampire squid. I guess it'd be a mind flayer. It looks like a damn tadpole from Baldur's Gate. Looks fake. Anyway. Trying to think of what else you could do that isn't so obvious. But, well, I guess the Mega Man games in general are kind of known for having somewhat obvious designs. That isn't necessarily a detriment.
Ignis are dead.
They're not weak to fire or wind, so maybe bows? They are.
The hunt endeth.
Elephant changed the tentacle to a trunk. That's an interesting idea, for sure. We've already had some types of elephants with, like, flame mammoth. And, the one of many big flaws with that idea is the size of it, as well as the placement of the trunk being in the arm slot. The Delta P-Man? What is that? Sounds like a bait.
This calls for sure.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'll not be defeated.
Here goes nothing.
It is Mega Man, not X. Is that guaranteed? Animal themes aren't super relevant outside of the minor costumes, Snake and Toadman notwithstanding. So what you're saying is we could have another Kowenger. But have it be an actual ranger. Not really. They'd get sued. He's Suction Man. Dyson Man. They get the rights.
Don't start things you can't finish.
You say it's definitely not X? But he got a helmet and some, like, leg upgrades, didn't he? It's a brand new IP. How wild would it have been if they'd actually revived Mega Man Legends, though?
You won't feel a thing.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I shouldn't have had the thought as it sprang up.
Raining arrows up on them.
Really, Hanitz?
Here goes nothing. A tempest comes.
My turn.
I'll not be defeated.
It wasn't weak to that.
The flame guides us true.
there's speculation about a connection with Zero because of a toy company image leak from a few months back. We know Wily created Zero, and the toy company image made suggestions that Proto-Zero is the subject. Something to that effect. That could still work with the Mega Man timeline then, couldn't it, huh? Because well, I guess we do kind of learn how Zero loses his memory. And then you could also ostensibly have Sigma in that game.
Here goes nothing. Need some of this?
Blend of the two properties? Maybe.
Let's do this. Tonight, tonight. And that's that.
Yeah, OG Mega Man did not get those types of upgrades quite the same way. Like, he would get the rush power-ups, but not, like, actual armor pieces. Bro, I can't see. That's annoying. Spiked armor. That's not even good at this point in the game. Because it's a level 20 quest. Wait, why is Nightbot not yelling at me? I need to sit up straight. Ugh.
All right. This calls for certain.
Tonight, tonight. And that's that.
Nerd. Hey, Ishi, how's it going? I'm doing the quest you've already cleared. How's your progress coming along? Wait. When did I get this far away?
Let's see what you got.
Well then. May the sacred flame shine.
You're working on the 5th chapter 3 now? Nice. Which ones have you cleared? I think once I clear his chapter 3, I'll have done 6 of them. So you're right on the cusp of surpassing me? Why did I not donate the BPs?
Where's the nearest tavern?
Ophelia, Primrose, Cyrus, then Honnet left. Okay. So you pretty much worked backwards from the way that I did them. That's funny. Oh, wait, no, you have those left. Never mind. So you did it in a similar order than I did.
Now to harvest myself some glowworm moss. Can't keep my well-paying patients waiting. Oh, to think this moss would bring me a king's ransom. Who'd have known this job could be so profitable?
Oh,
Howdy,
God.
Vanessa. Fancy meeting you here.
Luigi knew.
So you sniffed out my supply, huh? Well, you're not as stupid as you look.
That's the second time he's been told that today.
That medicine you gave the townspeople for their fevers was brewed from Gabora Evergreen, wasn't it? That was your plan all along, to induce the side effects so you could sell the remedy at a premium.
You catch on quick. I travel the land selling my potions and salves for more leaves than you'll see in a lifetime. What do layfolk know of illnesses and their cures? Nothing. That's what makes this job so easy. If it weren't for rival apothecaries like you.
What happened to your sworn duty to ease suffering?
Here's some advice, little puppy. Don't trust anything you can get for free. A stately mansion, lavish dresses, fine wine. Why shouldn't everything I want be mine?
You're free to have what you want, but I won't let you deceive the weak and vulnerable to get it. Using your knowledge to inflict pain for profit? You're a disgrace to our profession. Doesn't it make you feel anything to see people suffer?
Alphen, you idiot. You could have just said that when you got back to town and let her get that public embarrassment firsthand, rather than when you're surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes wearing armor that are obviously about ready to scrap with you. So I'm gonna say Hanet and this other lady are wrong. He is dumber than he looks.
Should it? The ailing, the injured, they're tools to an end. Just like the little kittens I test my tonics on.
She does animal testing? That's it. I draw the line there.
They bring me leaves by the bucket. And when they've outlived their usefulness, they die. Do you cry when you toss away a broken flask? Well then, why should I?
Unfortunately for you, there's no cure for a rotten heart.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't care for my philosophy?
Oh man, he just gave her the opening to be like, a dagger will cure it, and then, you know, we battle.
Perhaps you'd care to die instead.
See? They flubbed it.
My ample wealth has allowed me to secure good insurance. You're a threat to my business, and you don't seem like the type to go home quietly. Or the type to keep your mouth shut, even if you did.
You're goddamned right I won't. On the contrary, I'm gonna brew a remedy and help those people. Not for profit, but because easing people's suffering is what I do.
And I'm gonna ease your suffering permanently.
How noble. But here's my diagnosis. That shabby sense of justice will prove fatal.
This should be fun.
I do find it a little bit ironic that in order to ease people's suffering here, we're about to inflict a lot more of it.
This calls for surgery.
My man's has a move named Amputate. Like, these guys are about to get Black Knighted.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
That's good.
I'll do my best.
Oh, they're weak to lights. So we can stall and then make her get weakened.
I see through the defenses.
Here goes nothing.
turn now.
Letting the hunt begin.
You know what? I didn't mark on how the enemies are giant randomly now. I wasn't going to, but I just remembered that I didn't say anything about how the guys in the last chapter got giant for no reason.
Never
I'm slipping up.
All right.
Could steal a bunch of money from her, but I might just wait. Yeah, I think I'll just wait.
Time for a rest.
What next? Holding back nothing. Cowering before the huntress.
Oh, damn, she hit super hard. Okay. Vanessa is defenseless. Huff and puff. And below your house. Down, I'm out of SP.
Let's do this. I appreciate it. Really.
Too bad she couldn't be weak to daggers. So she's probably weak to either lightning or dark.
Bring it on. Alrighty.
I don't actually want to break her this turn yet, so we'll start donating again. Because then we can debuff her and then break her.
Need some of this?
Unless she does some annoying stuff.
My turn now. Here I come! Bring about a miracle of healing!
Hey, Global, how's it going?
Out of my way.
That's a big lady, no you. Oh, wait, so we're able to overheal Therion even when it is already at max HP? And Ophelia? Okay. I guess I hadn't really noticed that. 'Cause that is my fault.
What next?
I meant to... well, no, this will be fine, because we could debuff her next turn.
My turn. I see through your defenses.
Letting the hunt begin.
Hey, Ahmed, how's it going? Okay, it does only work when you have missing HP? Okay, so I didn't notice that we'd all taken damage. I might have been reading chat. Base walked so Zero could run. Base walked so Zero could dash. Yeah, base always felt really clunky to use. Must I break her now? Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Rip her limbs off. She's gonna lose.
Oh, sacred light!
Here we go.
Give me that money.
Befelden, bring us fortune.
What next? Yeah! Raining arrows up on them. The hunt endeth.
We did it.
Ugh!
Damn it all! I paid good coin for them! The game's up. I'll be taking this moss now. And I've alerted the guards. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn yourself in. All right, you've got me. I repent, I repent. Sussed out your escape route already? I'm not as naive as I look.
Now listen here.
I brought a special treat just for you.
This isn't good.
Wait, that's...
Now then.
I had a feeling you'd recognize it. Slumberthorn, the most powerful sleep-inducing substance in the realm. One prick and the next thing you know, you'll be waking up on a dungeon floor.
Get it?
Maybe one day you can start over as a real apothecary, if they ever let you out. You'll pay for this, you stupid, naive.
Now then.
That'll keep her quiet until the guards come. Now I'll just help myself to some of this moss. Brother, you did not talk to any guards. I thought you were bluffing, and now you're just saying that like you actually did it. That annoys me. Ophelia is currently a scholar. I got her the extra elemental damage, but she really doesn't have a lot of JP to invest in other things. So I'll be switching her out for something else later. Oh, did I forget to read that? I'll help myself to some of this moss.
All right.
That'll do her. Hold tight, Flynn. I'm on my way. It's a douche move to put a monopoly over medicine while people are suffering. Not in America, it's not. In America, that's just good business sense. What do you intend to do about that woman? Vanessa? I reckon I'll let her stew in jail and ponder all she's done. Jail or no, she doesn't strike me as the type to turn introspective. Maybe, maybe not. But I figure she's tossing and turning something fierce right about now. What do you mean? See, Slumberthorn has other effects less well known. It can prick a person's conscience, for example. If there's something in your heart you'd rather avoid, it'll come out in your sleep instead. As a nightmare. That's right. How she'll deal with that when she wakes up is up to her. But I warrant she is having second thoughts about what she did. Well, I hope so. Why? For my sake? Just be careful, alright? Ishi, your gear's feeling weak in the level 38 chapters? Oh, what I did, I went to one of the chapter 4 areas pretty early on, and I bought some equipment there, and that sustained me pretty damn well for the most part. Also, certain NPCs have some equipment you can steal, so you could deal better damage, but you started as Therion, so you should know that much. Stella, you can think of at least one person who would disagree with that being good business? Might be good business practice, but it doesn't make it good business ethics, does it? I choose business ethics. Well, how are you feeling now? Better?
Oh my.
Her cough, it's gone. And my throat, it doesn't hurt anymore. Good to hear it. You saved my daughter's life. How can I even begin to repay you? It's on the house. The moss didn't cost me anything after all. How could I have been so wrong? You were the true apothecary. I forgive my rudeness earlier, good sir. No skin off my nose. Your girl's healthy again. That's all that matters to me.
Thanks.
Thank you, Alphen. Finally, I can go gather seashells with Ellen again. Go have all the fun you want.
Be safe here.
And with that, I'd best be off. There are other people out there who need this medicine. And once I've done my job and everyone in Goldshore is hale and hearty, it'll be time to hit the road again.
See ya.
Till we meet again.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Now then. Where out there is someone in need of a fixer-upper?
Alphen!
Oh, Ellen, Flynn.
Aw, we were trying to surprise you!
You're already looking 100%, ain't you, Flynn?
I'm all better now, thanks to you.
But what's this? Have you two been rolling around in the dirt all day?
These are for you.
Wowzers! Seashells, and scores of them.
We found them together, Flynn and me. Thank you for helping us, Alphen. Take care, okay?
Shucks.
We found as many as we could. We know you're poor. Is this going to be enough?
I reckon it'll keep me fed for a while. You didn't have to. Y'all take care of your mother now, you hear?
He's crying. Alphen's crying. Grown-ups aren't supposed to cry.
Even grown-ups need a good cry from time to time. Stay healthy for me, will ya?
You too, Alphen. You too. Now you're crying too.
You were always my hero, an unreachable ideal.
He did it.
But heck if I ain't getting closer by the day.
And so Alphen bid farewell to Goldshore, more convinced than ever of his chosen path. Though his travels had only just begun, one town was already happier for his presence, and so he set forth for Saintsbridge in the Riverlands, eager to see what his journey had in store. The Quack! Alphen exposes Vanessa's plot to sicken the residents of Goldshore... Travel banter? Kids are haters.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wait, what did she just say? I zoned out. Fudge. I'm going to have to go back in my replay. Alphen, sir, I wish to thank you. You do? For what? For healing Flynn. I don't need thanks for that, Ophelia. Easing folks' suffering is my job. I'm just doing what I came here to do. Only because you are a gentle soul and have made it your job. That's a rare thing in this day and age. Aw, shucks. You're gonna set the ants on me now. Nanny? I beg your pardon? My behind gets mighty itchy anytime someone starts singing my praises. How, dreadful. Tell me about it. Wouldn't be half as bad if I could just stop scratching. The hell? Double nanny? That was not what I was expecting. Alright, so I guess we're done with the chapter for real now. Alright, so Ahmed, you were saying with the Adam Sandler movie reference, the puppy metaphor was amazing. Screw the judge. I don't know. I actually really like that because a lot of movies back in the day would get like this. Trying to think what it's called. Not diatribe, not like metaphor. Story adage. Anyway, they'd get told like a story that's supposed to be like the adage of a book or something that is supposed to be relevant for the character later on. So then for them to take that trope and then just turn it on its head in Billy Madison, I just really enjoyed. Everyone in this room is now collectively dumber for having listened to what you just said. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Oh man, I love Billy Madison, unironically. It's such a silly, stupid movie. You were asking, isn't Flynn a dude's name? It certainly is, but she takes after her father. What can you say? Alphen has 0 aura, but a big heart. I mean, all the better, because it's good for making kids feel at ease. He would be a good pediatrician, wouldn't he? So, okay, folks, I think we can go ahead and call it here for the night after having finished up Alphen's chapters 2 and 3. I think that leaves us with just, what, Cyrus? Is he our last guy? Okay. Yeah, so we'll be doing Cyrus's chapters tomorrow, and then we'll start going through chapters 4 for all of the other characters. So, as always, thank you all for joining me. We'll be going live again at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, hopefully, we'll see you next time. Until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.